Hello and welcome to Sktv'S News. You're watching Afternoon English News with Himavati Kumantabam. First headlines. Supreme Court proposes special courts for day-to-day trial of cases connected to Manipur violence, directs investigating agencies to expedite pending investigations. NPP National President and Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma arrives at Imphal on a two-day visit to Manipur. And activist Sonam Wangchuk ends Sangha strike on 26th day. CJP founder Abhijit Dipke says activist sacrifice had awakened the conscience of the nation. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Supreme Court has proposed to set up special courts for day-to-day trial of cases connected to the ethnic violence in Manipur and directed investigating agencies to expedite pending investigations. A bench of Chief Justice of India CJI Surjakant and Justices Jomalia Bakchi and V. Mohana directed the Manipur government to extend full cooperation to the Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) and Special Investigation Teams (SITs), which are allegedly facing various difficulties in completing the probes. The bench permitted the Legal Aid Council, representing the victims, to approach the offices of the Chief Justices of the Guwahati and Manipur Chief Justices to seek the copies of the charge sheets. The lawyers will have to be provided the copies of the charge sheets within 1 week by the probe agencies. Proposing to set up special courts to conduct day-to-day trials in criminal cases, the bench asked Additional Solicitor General Aishwarya Bhatti, appearing for the state government, SIT and the CBI, to collate information about the cases where the investigations are complete and charge sheets are filed, and also give details for those matters where probe is incomplete. The bench said it will help in finding out as to how many special courts will be needed to handle the trials expeditiously. It also asked the Manipur HC to look into cases pertaining to 30 persons who went missing after ethnic violence. The bench asked the CBI, State SIT and the court-appointed monitoring committee headed by former Maharashtra DGP Dattatreya Patsalgikar to file fresh status reports about the violence-related cases. Meghalaya Chief Minister and National President of the National People's Party (NPP) Conrad Sangma arrived in Imphal today on a two-day visit to Manipur. Speaking to reporters on his arrival at Imphal Airport, Conrad Sangma said he had come to Manipur to express solidarity with the people of the state, understand their concerns and explore how the NPP could contribute towards restoring normalcy. He added that the visit would also include interactions with party leaders, MLAs and frontal organizations as part of efforts to strengthen the party in Manipur. On the Need Paper Leak controversy, Conrad Sangma said the matter should not be viewed from a single perspective and stressed that a credible investigation is essential to establish the facts. He said accountability should be determined only after the probe identifies those responsible and appropriate action should be taken against the guilty. Referring to the protests over the issue, Conrad Sangma acknowledged the widespread concern among students and the public, saying there was criticism over the way the demonstrations were handled. At the same time, he welcomed the ongoing talks between the government and protesting students, expressing hope that the dialogue would lead to a peaceful and meaningful resolution. Responding to demands from the opposition seeking the resignation of the Education Minister, Conrad Sangma said it would be premature to fix responsibility before the investigation is completed. He maintained that any decision should be based on evidence and reiterated that whoever is found involved in the alleged paper leak must be dealt with strictly in accordance with the law. Later, Conrad Sangma inaugurated the newly constructed NPP Manipur State Office at Mercy Lane, Manipuri, in the presence of State Union President Dr. Lorho S. Fose, party leaders and workers. He will address media during a briefing which is scheduled for tomorrow at City Convention.
And this is a very, very important step towards structuring and organizing the party. And I congratulate our state president, our respected MLAs, and all the state office bearers for working tirelessly and with full commitment to ensure that this particular office was completed on time. And as I said, today is a very, very auspicious day for us, a very important day for us. And I once again congratulate the state president and the entire committee, as well as our honorable MLAs.
Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand officially inaugurated a newly constructed District Institute of Education and Training, Diet Building and an Ima Kaitil Market at Salam in Imphal West District today. The State Council of Educational Research and Training, SCERT, Manipur, organized the inaugural function, which was also attended by Lamsang MLA Sorokhaibam Rajin. Addressing the gathering, Chief Minister Khemchand exuded confidence that the new market, built at a cost of over 3 crore rupees, would significantly drive the local economy. He added that the Diet Building, alongside other ongoing developmental projects in the Lamsang Assembly constituency, will bring substantial progress and transformation to the area.
Manipuri district mayam singa widely south district si Imphal West si koi kendra taraga hundoi da punba adu mu kendra ni Imphal West da diet center amaka hangado se mara kamai lora hangame na ju yanta mayam badana di kuba kubi ba bitokni adu badana planning department na we mating pangbidana bakro kare changna we ima market na sarami sisu asai kino address ni bi lahai mi duni semi lorda chowa kala bama porkani na we na ima market sisu yamna na phajana even mamangi sengam gadu loka thadna tanan da jaga har semi hai dare aduna orical ba diet college siga ima market siga
Meanwhile, Lamsang MLA Sorokhaibam Rajin emphasized the vital role of education in driving societal progress, describing it as the backbone of community development. He also praised the people in his constituency for donating the land, noting that the construction of the Diet Center was made possible by their generous gesture. The MLA announced that the newly built student hostel in Salam Maning Laikai is nearing completion and will soon open to the public. He expressed confidence that the new market will make shopping easier for local residents by saving them from travelling far for essentials while boosting the local economy.
Belly Bridge 1997 da Belly Bridge sadhana hujiti communication nuaire adu danatana hatak nauna mo mayang lingda thong ma sagare adurgi akoi salami saida adagi maglangda thongani honorable chief minister na thakharagi mamangda sanga gare hujik anamba kiamda mayang lingda ani maga hujik so ekoi sari adu si loirapa kandadi Lamsang Kendra da PNJS Waida Hojik Tender Tauriba May Tang Kuntrada July Tang Kuntrada Tender Thada Loigadoriba Lambi Nepal Lamsang Kendra Madi Sangmai Kendra ga Karagara Tas Taunaba Lambi Ani Magatharaga PNJS Waida Lambi Nepal Amaga Hojik Gauri Lambi Nepal Hojik Tender Process Laire July Tang Kuntrada Aikoigi Tender Now
before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Ayet apan ana ayek chamam na balaitaba nungayay faba punsi amagidamak Mahaguru Spirituality, Astro-Numerologist, Reiki Grandmaster, Lamafera Grandmaster, Tarot Card Reader, Acharya Lilu Haudizamga consult winning basingna ngasidagi hauraga July 13 fauba offline consultation amadi August amadagi hauraga online consultation gi registration tawbiba yagani hen akupamarol gidamak contact number 9667619776 Natraga office address Infinite Intuitions Energy Institute Private Limited Kagwa office opposite Kagwa Police Station da Tanabiyo
Baikotana piri, maruchik patin sing daging akthok patanatana, atopa kanaba sing, kudamui na pambi singbu marahe na sathanba, amasung pau pambi singbu masahe na pokhandona pauthok asuki matik layale. Matam sang na tin tahande, hanjan hidak sajana bagi mathau tahande. Buyers ke baikota, lau balomi singda thajo bagaloinana, he na saukhat halle, amasung lomi singda akiba amata layande. Buyer Council activity Pauthava Sinkhaki Ngathong of Semani. Amasung Hidagasina, Napi Makal Kudimak Mangan Bangame. Sumnatangi Pohun Krabanatraga, Link Krabamatung, Numini Pani Dagina, Tarani Toyfogi Manunda season of Vigadabane. Quite Satiba, Napi Makal Kudimak Pusu, Mangan Bangame. Maramasina, Kuling Nepiki Sading Hantale, Loinana Adong Sentok, Hengat Halle. Lomi Singi the Muktadi, Buyers Council Activna, Quite Faraba Pambaidi.
Welcome back. You're watching SKTV Afternoon English News. More news and updates. In a positive development in wildlife conservation, the endangered dhole, also known as the Asiatic wild dog, has been documented for the first time through a camera trap in the forests of Shiroi village in Ukhrul district. The record was made during a wildlife monitoring survey conducted by the environmental force at grassroots level and Fogal as part of its ongoing efforts to document the biodiversity of Shiroi village and promote community-led conservation. For the past 8 years, Fogal has also been conducting extensive wildlife conservation awareness programs across Ukhrul district, engaging schools, youth, village authorities and local communities to foster a stronger culture of wildlife stewardship. For generations, many people believe that dholes did not occur in the hills surrounding Shiroi. According to Fogal, the presence of the species in the Shiroi hills in Ukhrul had not previously been documented, when local residents believing it was absent from the area. The camera trap was installed with the assistance of Pom Raithing, a former hunter, who now works as a conservation volunteer. Drawing on his knowledge of local forest trails, he identified a location where the species was eventually recorded. Co-founder of Fogal, Patrick Sung, credited the Shiroi village authority and local residents for enforcing a ban on hunting and supporting conservation efforts in the area. The dhole is listed as endangered on the IUCN Red List and is one of Asia's most threatened social carnivores. Its survival depends on healthy forests, abundant prey and minimal human disturbance. Ratha Yatra or Kanglen, which marks the return of Lord Jagannath, Balabhadra and Subhadra and concludes a 10-day Kang festival, was celebrated with religious fervour at the Sri Sri Govindaji temple at Palace Compound, Imphal. The auspicious event was attended by Chief Minister Yumnam Kemchan and former Rajya Sabha MP Leshemba Sanajauba. Since morning, a large number of devotees thronged the temple complex to offer flowers, fruits and prayers to the deities. Later in the day, a vibrant chariot procession carrying the three deities moved along the palace compound road with massive crowds gathering to pull the sacred chariot. Although road inconveniences slightly cut the procession route short, enthusiastic devotees continued their rituals uninterrupted, offering fruits, flowers and traditional items while the chariot remained static. Security forces arrested the head of finance of United Kuki National Army UKNA and a Kangle Yawul Kannalup KYKL cadre during two separate operations yesterday. The arrested UKNA leader was identified as Palal Kuki, also known as Lalboi Singh Sen, who hailed from Mulnom village in Churachandpur district. According to Manipur police, Palal has a history of involvement in multiple firing incidents and extortion cases. In a separate incident, a Bishnupur police team apprehended 39-year-old KYKL cadre Mayanglangbam Tomba alias Lakpa at Tera Urag checkpoint. Although Tomba is originally from Bijang Kuno in Churachandpur district, he had been taking refuge at the Fubala relief camp. A 9mm pistol along with 11 live rounds of various calibers were also recovered from his possession. The police report further claimed that Tomba was involved in a bomb explosion that targeted a petrol pump in Moirang a few months ago. Apunma Manipur Huyen Lanlong Loop will observe Huyen Lanlong Numit from August 7 to 9. According to a press release, the Apex Thangta body established this annual observance on August 7, 2017, exactly 1 year after the organization was founded on August 7, 2016. The multi-day event will pay tribute to late Thangta gurus and showcase a rich variety of traditional martial arts and cultural traditions. Live demonstrations of Thangta equipment, Mukna, Thang Chainaba, Punsirul Sajil, Ta Khokshaba and Arambai Kangjingi Lanlon will also be presented on the day. Three-day Future Young Leaders Boot Camp commenced at Town Baptist Church, TBC, Tamenglong yesterday. Deputy Commissioner Tamenglong Dr. L. Angshim Dangshwa officially launched the boot camp, which brought together enthusiastic young participants from across the district for an intensive leadership development program aimed at nurturing the next generation of community leaders. Speaking in the program, DC Dr. L. Angshim Dangshwa encouraged participants to become responsible, informed and proactive citizens capable of contributing meaningfully to the society. He also delivered the first technical session on Introduction to Governance, providing participants with valuable insights into the structure and functioning of government, the role of public administration, and the importance of good governance in ensuring inclusive and sustainable development. As the Otosim Paul Nangsha, Certified Career Counselor, Ajikna Kamai also attended the program as experts and speakers. Now moving on in the national news. Activist Sonam Wangchuk has ended his indefinite hunger strike against paper leaks after the government assured him that his demands would be met. He announced the end of his fast after Union Ministers JP Nadda and Jitendra Singh met him at Medanta Hospital around midnight on Thursday to convey these assurances. Sonam Wangchuk had begun his hunger strike on the 28th of last month, demanding reforms in the education system and accountability over paper leaks. According to various national media reports, Union Home Minister Amit Shah chaired a marathon 4-hour meeting earlier that day. During the meeting, the government decided to positively engage with Sonam Wangchuk's demands and prioritize his health amid ongoing student protests. India Today reported that the high-level meeting included Health Minister JP Nadda and Minister of State Jitendra Singh. Although Prime Minister Narendra Modi posted a video promising a tough new law on examination paper leaks, CJP spokesperson stated that they will continue with their protests until Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan resigns.
मैं जानता हूं कि पेपर लीक ये कोई मामूली विषय नहीं, लाखों विद्यार्थी और उनके अभिभावकों के लिए बहुत ही पीड़ादायक है और इसलिए पेपर लीक घटना से अब तक पिछले 2.5 महीनों में अनेक विध कदम उठाए गए, गुनहगारों को पकड़ा गया है, वे जेल में पड़े हैं। हमारा सबसे महत्वपूर्ण जिम्मा था कि विद्यार्थियों का 1 वर्ष बर्बाद न हो। तत्काल परीक्षाएं लेना बहुत जरूरी था। सरकार ने अभी पूरी शक्ति का उपयोग करके कम से कम समय में 22 लाख जितने विद्यार्थियों के एग्जाम हो जाए, इसका प्रबंध किया और अभी 5-6 दिन पहले 19 तारीख को रिजल्ट भी आ गए और देश भर में उत्तीर्ण हो गए विद्यार्थियों की खुशियों की खबरें भी आ रही। लेकिन हम वहां पर संतोष मानने वाले लोगों में से नहीं और इसलिए मैंने आज फास्ट ट्रैक कोर्ट के लिए विभागों को निर्देश दिए थे। आज विभागों ने लगातार मेहनत करके देर रात मुझे मुसद्दा भी दे दिया। फास्ट ट्रैक कोर्ट और कठोर सजा के प्रावधान के साथ का ये मुसद्दा कल कैबिनेट में चर्चा होगी। कैबिनेट के साथियों के सुझाव के बाद उसका अंतिम रूप दिया जाएगा और सोमवार से संसद का दूसरा सप्ताह शुरू हो रहा है, तब जल्द से जल्द उस बिल को सदन में पारित कराने का प्रयास किया जाएगा।
Meanwhile, government and Cockroach Janata Party held talks at the Constitution Club of India today. Union Minister JP Nadda and Jitendra Singh held a meeting with Chief Spokesperson of Cockroach Janata Party, Saurav Das, and National Spokesperson Ashutosh Ranka. The CJP has said the strictest action the government could take against examination irregularities was to remove Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, reacting to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's announcement that a bill providing for stringent action against paper leaks would be introduced in Parliament. CJP has informed Centre that government has 24 hours to consider Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation. After the meeting, Saurav Das informed that General Government has expressed its agreement to provide compensation to the families of the deceased students and to withdraw the FIRs registered against the protesters, but Cockroach Janata Party will accept nothing less than the resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan. After his meeting with representatives of the Cockroach Janata Party, Union Minister JP Nadda said the representatives another meeting will be held again on Saturday for further talks. Former Union Minister and BJP veteran Murli Manohar Joshi on Thursday expressed concern over the treatment of students protesting in New Delhi's Jantar Mantar, eyeing their grievances over the examination system were genuine and should not be reduced to a law and order issue. In a post on X, Joshi said it was painful to see students from different parts of the country camping on the streets of the national capital for days, urging the authorities to address their concerns with empathy and work towards a lasting solution. He wrote that the anxieties and concerns of students regarding the examination system are genuine and must be handled with empathy and a desire to find a lasting solution. The senior BJP leader also cautioned against the use of force to disperse the protesters, saying he hoped the situation would not be treated merely as a law and order problem. Warning that such action could have wider consequences, the veteran BJP leader added that such use of force will alienate large sections of Indian society from the national goal of Viksit Bharat. And in the weather report, according to ICAR Regional Central Imphal part, Manipur recorded a maximum temperature of 29 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was recorded at 21.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 97% in the morning and 70% in the evening. Manipur received 50 millimeters of rainfall in the past 24 hours. Now, before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Supreme Court proposes special courts for day-to-day trial of cases connected to Manipur violence, directs investigating agencies to expedite pending investigations. NPP National President and Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma arrives at Imphal on a two-day visit to Manipur. And activist Sonam Wangchuk ends hunger strike on 26th day. CJP founder Abhijit Dipke says activist sacrifice had awakened the conscience of the nation. Now that's all we have for today's Afternoon English News. Thank you for watching SKTV. Keep watching for more news and updates. Have a good day.